thing I will be talking about is the market itself and our product offering. Like I said, it's a realization what is happening. We are home, we're not working, we're not earning, and it's a rude shock to all of us to know that the new market is online. I know that most of us are producers, so we might not even be able to produce online, but then we can sell online. And then we think, yeah, we're selling online already. We're using Instagram, some of us are using Facebook, most of us are on Instagram. And then the truth is, how much sales come from Instagram? And from my research, there is a serious decline in the luxury market generally. And most of us have tailored our product offering towards luxury, even when we don't want to accept it. Most people in Nigeria see furniture as a luxury business, and which is totally untrue, because it's actually an essential commodity. Because people will live in homes, they will sit down. People will sleep on beds, they will sleep on the floor. So now, the kind of bed you are sleeping on now determines how much you're earning. The kind of sofa you're sitting on determines how much you are going to spend. But most of us get carried away with the luxury. We go online, we look at a lot of magazines, we see beautiful pictures, we show our customers, and we end up making custom products for the price of mass. And then we look at all the people, the big players in the market. Oh, they're servicing customers in Banana Island, servicing customers in Parkview, and all of these areas. And we are all looking up to that. It's not a bad thing, really, to look up to that. But the truth is, how many people are in this category? How many people in this category do all of us sell? So if we are all, in the market, struggling for that small number of people, then there's a problem, because who would they buy from? So we now find that we now start doing price wars, the crazy competitions, just to be able to, get our own share of the market. And I told myself that I'll share this with you this is supposed to be like a prelude to what we're going to start proper from tomorrow. Because this is supposed to be a 4-day series, like a 3-day series really. I'm bringing on people that have been winning online, and they are not even on Instagram. They are not like the major Instagram people that you know. And these people make huge sales from furniture online. And then what are we doing? Simple. Who are they targeting? Who are the people here on Instagram? So I want to say that, for me, the most important thing that we need to do right now is to rethink our business model. And if we're rethinking our business model, who are we servicing? Like, the first thing is, what are we offering? What are we offering? Like, what product are we offering? What's the value that we're offering? What's the value proposition that we're offering to people? Because it's really important that we revisit this and think about it again. Luxury markets cannot really thrive post-COVID-19. So if you are part of people that are waiting for those top people to come and call you, forget it. People are not earning now. So by the time this is over, by God's grace, we pray it's over very soon, the only focus will be on necessity and needs, not wants. So all your crazy designs, all your beautiful designs may not be what people want for now. I'm not saying some people would not still have money for that, but majority won't. So how do you still plug in to be able to successfully get your own share of the market? So that's why I said the first thing is, look at the value proposition. What value are you bringing to the table for people? You have to redefine it. Everywhere in the world, there are luxury brands, there are economy brands. But we come up with products and we expect people to just buy. Now, I'm not saying that we don't go through our pricing well, we don't set our price, we don't know what we want to do. But the truth is, can the people that you are offering these products afford to pay, or do they have that kind of money? There won't be loose cash now. We still have to sell. We still have to remain in business. Most of us will downsize after this, because that's the truth. The people that we don't need will have to go. The same way our customers will downsize. So we're looking at it all over again and we're saying, okay, what is the trend? How would the world move? How would Nigeria move? How would Africa move? Let's even come to Nigeria. There are over 200 million people, over 60 million families. Let's look at that first. So how would what's trend? For me, for home furniture, trend will be that a lot of people will lose jobs, because the companies that can work now have understood that they need less people and they can be more productive from home and working remotely. So jobs are growing. When jobs are going down, it means that people will start to think more, and then people would naturally move towards entrepreneurship. So new businesses are coming up. How do you and I benefit from this? New businesses coming up, not necessarily going to rent, we can't afford it, but they will need to work at home. So what are we thinking? People will be needing more convertible furniture that can be from, they can use to work at home and fit into the small space that they have. So we are looking at, I'm thinking of more space saving furniture that is just functional. Yes, it will be beautiful, but function is the new language. That is what matters right now. It will serve the purpose. Then of course, you make it look nice, but you don't over accessorize it, which will make the cost more expensive because you want to stand out and be creative. There's no room for that right now. We will innovate on existing products to make them have versatile use for our clients and still struggle to sell at the price of that one, because there's competition and everybody is struggling for the same tight markets. That's the truth. So how do you start? It's not the time that you want to go and be looking at how to use one Ankara to do one shade that you want to sell for so and so. That's not the time. You would probably get such orders will come in once in a while, no doubt. But the truth is that we need to have continuous stream of money flowing. And so we have to think it. You have to think of products that are functional, that are safe. Yes, beautiful. But what is constituting your major cost? Is it when you are trying to make the product beautiful, they are adding this, and the product become expensive? Excuse me. Or when you're trying to increase function? But for my own experience, I can say that when I try to increase function, it doesn't really add up to so much extra cost. What increases the cost is when I'm trying to add features that will make a product look more beautiful and stand out. But I'm saying that, in this new age, we're thinking more of function when we are giving product offering to customers. Lifestyle of people will change, like I said. Even the offices will now understand that their workers can work from home. Like, people are working from home now. I had to set up a makeshift office in my house because I had a workstation and I felt I wasn't productive enough. Then I had a spare room and I thought, what am I doing? I cleared the spare room and I converted it to an office. That's the same way a lot of people are doing. And the truth is that I feel more comfortable right now working from the house. And I don't really go to my factory maybe once a week now. So I don't really have to wake up and enter the traffic and start going to the factory, bad road and all. I don't have to be there. So I have set up offices in my house. A lot of people are setting up offices in their house. Now, setting up office in your house is just functional, like I said. You're not looking for a gigantic desk. Yes, you're looking for a chair that will be comfortable, that will be ergonomic and will have a lot of lumbar support because you're going to be sitting down. But you're looking for an overly done desk. So, as a function maker, you're thinking of offering products, you're looking for functional chests that are not expensive. I hope I'm communicating, and I hope I'm making sense. You know, you're looking in that direction. You're looking in the direction of people, all these desks that you can collapse on the wall and bring down and work, because people have small spaces now. And they can still achieve results, because it's all about results right now. So you're not looking at something that is overly done. I'm just saying that it's not as if the old luxury arm will collapse. But I'm saying that thank you. So I'm saying that thank you, out of age. I'm saying that we have to now start to think of more functional needed furniture. You have to first of all tell yourself as a manufacturer that furniture is not pure luxury. Furniture is not luxury all the time. Furniture is functional. I want to sit on a chair first. Okay, so thank you, out of it. I want to sit on a chair first, because if a chair is so beautiful and I cannot sit comfortably, the chair is not done at the standard height, is not comfortable resting. No matter how beautiful it is, it's not a chair to me. It's not functional. So I'm saying that post COVID-19, as furniture makers, we have to start to think. Every luxury brand, check them out. They have an economy app. We have to keep saying that I am selling my sofa for 500,000, they must buy. Do they have 500,000? I'm not saying sell bad market, but I'm saying to you that today you need to go back and rethink on how to do products that are more cost effective to your customers. They will come to you first because there's really no money. So I'm saying that you have to start thinking of innovation in your products, not necessarily aesthetics any longer. Can I have a desk that my children use for their own work and it's fine? I used to work. It can accommodate all our stuff and all of us can be there at the same time working. I would want to buy that if it's not expensive. So it's for you to start to think. That's just like the value proposition. You're now selling need. You're selling functionality. You're not just selling luxury or beauty any longer. Now it's not time that you say, oh, because I am so into quality. Everybody's into quality. And you want to do a chair that will last for 100 years. No. And being totally sincere this afternoon, you're thinking of what can serve, what people want to buy, what they can easily discard of. Because that is how we are wired as Nigerians. Immediately our level change, we want to change everything. So you don't want to spend all your money trying to over-reinforce, over-choose material where you can use MDF. You say, no, I must use HDF, and you start to increase your cost. I want it to last. They don't want to buy the one that will last for 100 years. Because we are all pray that our levels should change. And if that level change, they want to discard. So you have to produce things that people can discard off easily, that it will not pinch them. Because they don't pay so much money for it to discard, so that you can sell another one. I'm not saying do bad quality. Toyota has Lexus, it has normal Toyota, it has Scion, all different brands, all good products, all servicing different categories of customers. Choose your level. But you know that the one that is economy sells more. When you are looking at the whole process, you look at, most of us put our eyes on the market. It's a pyramid. All of us want to be the one that is on top. How many people are on top? Meanwhile, there's so much on the base that is not working. That is why the ones that we are trying to be, the manufacturers, we are always competing with the roadside carpenters. The prices that they sell is ridiculous. But the truth is, they keep selling every day. And most of that they sell good products. But have you gone back to think through it very well to say, okay, these people are selling every day? Because people that buy from them every day are the low people. They just want to sit down. They really just want to sit. They just want to sleep. They just want to sit on the desk and work. And the truth is that I can say about 7% of people that in Nigeria are like that, unless you want to deceive yourself. So how do you plug into this market? Because the people on the top that are buying from us have other needs for their money now. So like I said, rethink the whole value and, look at the target markets all over again. Who are we targeting? The people that you have been targeting, you choose yourself. Can they afford your products? You have to create lower cost effective, lower offering, or different kind of products that will suit the people, the markets, the majority, so that you can get your share. And so we want to also look at the channel, which is why we're here, which is why I'm actually doing. I'm just giving you a preamble. We have also look at the channel of communication and reach of these customers. How have you been reaching? Most of us, even me, I can tell you that 90% of my customers are from my network. But if you buy furniture from me today, the worst you can do for me in the next maybe few months is to give me a referral. Really, most times you don't have to buy another one. So the market is bigger because the world has gone borderless. We are struggling with those customers, all of us. People are in Sokoto, they have money, they want to buy. You cannot reach them. Because the people that are in Sokoto that want to buy, they are not on Instagram. And the only online channel that you understand is Instagram. I am not saying that Instagram is bad. No. I mean, yeah, I won't be reaching you if I'm not on Instagram today. But I'm just saying that when we talk about online marketing, especially for furniture, please look beyond Instagram. All of us are struggling with the same customers on Instagram. The people really that spend money on furniture are not on the ground. The people that are on the ground that spend money for furniture, that are killing furniture, I can tell you, are people that like selling maybe furniture, because majority of people that are just giving birth to children, coming children, are on the ground. They are millennials. So naturally, they are here to see your products. But the retirees that have income coming in, that have their children abroad, that are sending money, they have a business that gives them financial freedom, that they are already collecting money from the UK, that saw me on YouTube. I was shocked, and I'm like, YouTube? What? How can YouTube? And it was like, I saw you on YouTube, so this is a channel. But what are we doing? We are all on it. Okay, so I'm back. So it's not about the sales that you make on the, most of us that even have e-commerce sites are not making, so much from it. But the truth is that it validates you. So you cannot say you're a functional business owner right now and you don't have a functional e-commerce site. It's not possible, not in this era. Not in this era. To be difficult. So that being said, you should also, like I said, so think about the channel. And there are a lot of marketplaces, marketplace. You should have to explore everything. Yesterday I was doing my what's it called? My revenue mapping with one of my friends yesterday, and we're looking at the various channels which we can push products to. So we're not saying you cannot do all the marketing yourself. So you have to push through channels. Jumia is there, Punga is there. What are you seeing on these platforms? What are you seeing on these platforms? What are you seeing on these platforms? So, like I said, look at the trend. Look at the trend. Lifestyle has changed. Next thing you have to look at our key resources. Who do we need? Who do we need? Because this determines our cost centers. Where are our costs coming from? How can we cost first? Because the truth is that it's going to be price war. It's going to be price war from now, because there's no money. And people that want to buy would pinch that you are looking at it, that let me just sell. So you have to start to think, that my cost. What's my cost? Where am I losing money? Where am I wasting money? What can I cut? Like I said in the beginning, it is now time to cut down on the aesthetics and do functional, simple. Because the functional, if you're doing like a square table, it's square now. You can manage material 1.2 by 1.2 two tabletops, fine. But once that table, the font changed to a curve, you can't get two tops. So we have to think back and start to look at the product that we are offering people. Meanwhile, you can design a very beautiful square table. So I'm saying that you drop all the feels right now and concentrate on function. You are looking for one fabric that is not anywhere in this Lagos. Not because you want to stand unique. Uniqueness should now come in the innovative and the functionality of your products. That's what makes unique right now. It is not the beautiful fabric. It is not the curve. It is that, oh, this product is versatile. Oh, it's like, okay, you can make me a TV bench that I can actually use as a sideboard at the same time. So that in my small space, I can keep stuff away. I don't need to buy 2 items and I can only have that one and it's serving the purpose. That's how we should be thinking now. So when you offer that product at a price slightly higher than that of a sideboard, that of a TV shelf, the customer is happy to pay. I have my lift top table that I sell, and is one of my best sellers because it combines function. My lift top tables is a coffee table. It's also a desk, because you can raise the top to the side of the desk and work comfortably, and you can store your stuff, your paperwork, all of that in that space. It's also space saving. It's also hidden storage, and it also can be used as a dining to eat. And I sell it at the price of a coffee table. So my customers are very okay buying that from me because I get more, Jerry. Are you getting me? Because instead of me to have a coffee table and I buy a desk, this one, when I want to work, I just bring it up to the desk. That is how we should all be thinking. This is my own strategy I'm sharing with you. I just think that we need the mind shift and the orientation of how and what we are selling. People products are good. I have not said they're not good. But in this time and age, we need to start thinking more of buying function, of versatile products. If I'm going to have an ottoman for a customer, I want to put an ottoman. I want to put that ottoman to have storage, because you're giving the customer more. So when somebody is selling ottoman for 20K, I say my own ottoman is 30K, and you're like, oh, it has storage. You can see that it can store things. You can store stuff, 12 children toys, and it makes sense. You can put a tray on top and say, you know what, with this tray, you don't need a coffee table again. You collapse with things. The customer will be glad to buy that. That's what you're going to be selling as your offering, more value at all times. Because now people are paying for value. Beauty, anybody can do beauty. Like a favorite product that I have from IKEA, Ivan Kamper will say that it is very, very easy. Very easy to produce a desk that is $1,000, but it is hard work to produce a desk that is $50. So when you think about people and you try to put yourself in their shoes, okay, so say bed frame with drawers, great. Bed with under storage, you have to give more. Like, this is the time that we have to give more in the value our product is. You have to just give more. I have sofa that have hidden storage. I have to give more. So when you are selling sectional sofa and you're selling for this, I come and bring my own. I have like 30K, and I'm saying that you can keep my sofa in the house. Is my office, is my store for my books, because almost all my books are inside. You understand? Somebody that is like me that have a lot of books, the person will shift straight and go. So it's not about stupid competition. We're not doing that right now. We are offering higher value. So I've talked about value, target market, channel of communication. I talk about cost centers, and it is also now time to create joint value together, partnerships. Because of how things are going, we can't all afford to be keeping too much of work. Some of us have factories, some of us have capacity, some of us have capacity that are idle. So it is now time that we have to start thinking of creating joint value together. Joint value in the sense of in area of sales and in the area of production. Now, we know our strengths. Some of us, our strength is in marketing. We can sell. So it's time to relax. I'm being very sincere now on forcing yourself to be a producer and coming into partnership or synergy with somebody that is very good in production, so that person is focused on driving reduced costs while you are focused on increasing sales. I was talking about rethinking the whole business model. So I said the first thing is the value proposition that we offer. We have to rethink it and create more functional product right now rather than luxurious products. I spoke about the target market, and that most of us should start to look, on the lower part of the pyramid, lower end people, and try to create products for that market. That is a new way to go. I'm saying that the channel of communication should increase. We should not just say because we want to be an online business owner, we want to stick to only Instagram. There are other channels online. There's YouTube, there is Facebook, there is LinkedIn, there is Google. All of them are there. So it's not just Instagram. And I said the people that are killing it online are even selling on Instagram. Then I also talk about resources, trying to reduce our cost, which still boils down to reducing our cost in terms of how much we spend trying to make a product look more luxurious. Our concern should now be on creating multiple functions in one product, so that we can sell that at a price slightly higher than the regular and still be far better than buying the 4 or 3 other functions that we have collapsed. Then I'm talking about creating joint value now. Creating joint value, I said, can be in terms of sales and can be in terms of production. So I was talking about people coming together to synergize and, using their resources. So I said, somebody might be very good with production. Somebody like me, production is my own strength, but I might not necessarily be a good marketer, because I think that I just run away from marketing. So it's now time for us to start to look at other people that are in our ecosystem that are probably good. We have people that are showroom owners, for example, that don't even produce anything. And I produce furniture, for example. So if peradventure, like they are giving out this now, I need to collect this facility, what I want to do is to go and meet the showroom owner, offer them products. They will do the selling. I produce for them. I'm not going to talk to anybody, but I'm saying that we have to start thinking of how to create joint value within this ecosystem. People are bringing raw materials, for example. We have people in our network that are like bringing boards, bringing this one, bringing materials. I'm a manufacturer. Who can I tell to give me a credit line of like 30 days? If I get a credit line of 30 days from maybe Lukman here, I can show it here, he is a very big importer of furniture, raw materials and accessories. And give me a credit line of 30 days and he gives me raw materials. Okay, I have the person, I have the capacity for production. And then JB produces. I'm not so good with marketing. I have like an online that is my very good friend that has a showroom. And I say, online, I'm pushing 10 of this to you. You have showroom. I am putting pictures of those same thing on Jumia. I'm pushing it on Gigi. I'm pushing it on Konga. I'm pushing it on my website. I'm doing Facebook ads. I'm selling on Instagram. There's no way I would not make my target sales for this. So that is the new work. You can't do it alone. So all of these other children that I've mentioned, they are also making their cut from this. But the point is, I would achieve more and I will reach more if I go that route than saying that, oh, I am the manufacturer at JB. I will go and take loan in the bank, borrow money at something interest, and I will produce, or I will wait and be posting on Instagram and looking for who come and order furniture. Do you understand? The game has changed. So we're saying that let people come together now, knowing their strengths and creating value, and be able to sell. So it's my win. My win is your win. We know what we're good at. I know what I am already here for, and I know who is coming up. I want to reach Nigeria, and I'm getting orders for furniture from maybe Abuja, and I have a sister in Abuja or a friend in Abuja that I'm sure of the quality of furniture that person is producing. It has changed for me trying to produce all the chair in Lagos and freighting it to Abuja. The new game is to divert that market to the Abuja person and deal with and make sure you go through production process over the phone to deliver the quality that you have. The accessories that the person don't have in Abuja, I send it from Lagos through GIG. It may not cost more than 5,000 to that person. The person will buy the boards there, buy the wood there, buy everything there. Worst case, if it's a specialist product, I send my man from here to go and do it. They are working with that person properly. So we have an agreement on how we're going to share profit. And the thing is done from Abuja. So from Abuja, we deliver to the next person, which will cost us maybe 1,000 naira. But if I produce the whole thing from Lagos and I put it inside a vehicle, we take it to Abuja, my staff, it will cost me like 200 and something thousand. So we have to start thinking this way. We cannot work alone any longer. It would not work. The world is a global place. For us to succeed, we have to start thinking in this direction. We have to start thinking, not me alone, but thinking us. Having people in your network. I was talking to somebody this morning, one of my guys, I think he's here. We're just having a chit chat. We always have brainstorming sessions together. And I was telling him that, you know what, you are my think tank. When I want to think, I want to get a new idea, I will call you. You have a view like that, you're my think tank. Okay, so what are you thinking about this? He's giving me his own idea. So I'm bringing up all of these people because the truth is that even though I said that two are better than one, don't lie. It cannot be. You cannot do it. You will achieve more. So let us drop that thing that they brought us. We grew up with saying, don't get with people, they can cheat you, they can kill you. Partnership is bad. If you don't explore partnership in this new era, you're on your own. It's very, very difficult. I'm in partnership with a lot of people that are here. They know. I work with a lot of them. They know. It cannot work. You cannot survive and be the best alone any longer. It is on. So I want to say that, we look at that, create joint value. We have different marketplaces. Are you exploring them? Something I don't have capital. You have people that can invest capital. You have people that are raw material. Have you even spoken to them? Have you said, bros, come, let's do it like this. Okay, this board that you're going to give me, let me collect it. This fabric, that is the new way to go because we can't do it alone. And the next thing also that I want to also talk about is you have to have multiple streams of income. So you have to look at the whole ecosystem. Okay, so like me, I sell furniture, right? I do training. I sell for upholstery accessories. I think of a lot of other things in that same ecosystem because you know what? Money has to keep flowing from different centers. It is no longer the time that you can start, I want to just focus on this one alone. So we have to think about that one. And I know another problem that we have is distribution. Furniture is heavy. That's why I'm saying that. So when we're trying to conquer distribution, we have to start thinking of having partners in other states. It's a win-win thing. You're not coming to collaborate somebody and you want to outshine that person. If you look at businesses that have these younger generation businesses, look at it, co-founder. You see that they have like 3 co-founders. Those people, they do well. You are sitting down on your own, trying to say it's me. I'm the MD, I'm the CEO, I'm the product manager, I am the procurement manager, I am the accountant. You're in a long thing. It cannot work again because all those functions do not allow you to be the best you can be. So it's about telling all the truth. This is my strength. These are the things that I can do. When I even close my eyes, I am the best in it. Look for other people in your industry that you can trust. Collaborate with them. Have an MOU drafted. Join association. I mean, we have INDICAP. INDICAP is, we have a lot of furniture and there, creating joint value, I can assure you. So you can join in. You can join. I'm not saying you come to join only INDICAP, but I can tell you that. And I'm preaching INDICAP. I have to. And the same of INDICAP is just to create joint value, so that we can have a platform that most of us can come together, produce together at a cheap cost, access funds together at a cheap cost, so that lives can be better. And so it's all about us. It's not about me. It's joint value. So we have to think about that. And then we have to also, like I said, look at the distribution channel. So as we're doing that, but there's still other ways. So you have to think outside Lagos. But all of us are competing with the customers in Lagos and the South. There are people buying from Kaduna, Sokoto. The people I'll be bringing on Friday, on Saturday, yes, he's a great guy. He sells furniture online, and he doesn't even know anything about furniture process. What's his own? He has a factory, but that's what his own is. A sales expert, online sales expert. Distribution. Do you know that you can carry furniture? You can carry sofas via the airport to Sokoto or to Kaduna. This guy coming in to tell you every avenue which you can use to transport furniture anywhere in Nigeria at a cheap cost. So the market today is no longer a network. The market today is global. The market today for us, I always say, let's service Nigeria first now. Let's even leave West Africa. 60 million families, let us service them. So let us look back and how do we reach Nigeria? The map that is in your mind that's from a territory of Lagos and Southwest, if you're in Abuja and the northern states, remove it. Make your territory wider. That is the only way you start to push. You start to look at, Hausa people, what kind of furniture do they like? Hausa people, they like this kind of furniture. Okay, let me put some furniture up on my page so that I can attract people. When you are doing ads, you are targeting them in that side. You put another furniture up. That this one is people they like Bengen furniture. You put it up. You target people in the east. Target people in diaspora. Because I'm also people that are spending money. I'm giving you my secret. People are spending money. And the one that can buy those your luxurious one. So I'm not saying that. Remember, I didn't say don't produce your luxurious furniture. No, I am saying add lower end, middle class to it, so that if luxury is bringing money, this one is bringing money. If luxury is bringing money, that is big money that you can use to be doing projects and use to buy car. Let the small one bring money that you can use to run your family expenses now. Abi is something so that you can at least grow. So that's what I have. Like I said too, there are niches that we need to focus on. Real estate, people will live in houses, they will build, they will do everything. If you're a cabinet maker, you're doing wardrobes, this is now to push your game and let them people know what you're doing. Not overdoing, because most of the time, that's another thing. All these real estate people just want to buy the cheapest wardrobe and kitchen for customer. So you have to look for how to produce cheaper, effectively. Essential furniture, multifunctional, home basic furniture that are versatile. Those are the things you really need to be working on right now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming up. Thank you for trusting me to do this. If you have questions, let me know. If not, you can DM me and I'm here. Like I said, it's all about sharing the strategies with you.